All right, so boom, we are back live. I was gonna go live on my main channel for the after show, but I decided that I'm gonna just do the live here on my second channel, and I'm gonna just share the link of this video to my main channel, so hopefully people can see that we are live. I have about 20 minutes to allow people to call in, so hopefully everyone trickles on in over here while I open up the phone lines and allow people to call in. So basically, the topic of today is DenZel Dion, who is a social media influencer, getting into it with a transgender woman by the name of Demi. Demi claimed that
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Demi said that what is going on with this? Hey y'all. This is a continuation from me premiering the video. So some of y'all caught me on live when I was live, and then some of y'all are here directly after I just premiered the first part of the video with the DenZel Dion part and the Lademi situation. So there was people who wanted to call in as it pertains to that situation. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go live real quick. I got about 30 more minutes to chat, and I said, let me just continue the conversation on my second channel because some people wanted to call in and talk about it. So let me share the link right here so that people could find us. All right. All right, so boom. All right, so let me drop the StreamYard link in the chat. Okay, and then let me open up the phone lines for people who want to call in. So the StreamYard link is in the chat. You said I wish my girl. Thanks to my bra. Shout out to my bra because without my bra, these mugs would be on the floor. They would be on the freaking floor, period. It just is what it is. It is just is what it is. It just is what it is. All right, let me open up the phone line. Cuz people wanted to talk about this. Yes, the Apple Watch situation is so sad. So sad how tragic things can turn. You could use either. You could call the number on the screen or you could use the link. The link is basically reserved for the call in is if you don't want to be on video. If you want to be on video, then use the link. If you want to call in regular, just call in.
To your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Where is the dial pad?
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Blog Talk Radio. We are sorry, but we are experiencing a problem with our system. Please try your call again later or report a problem through the Blog Talk Radio webpage.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Blog Talk, ain't nobody about to play with y'all. I don't know what's going on. Just click the link. Just click the link, y'all. I don't got time for Blog Talk
For your show
Radio.
now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
You know what? Shove it. Shove it, shove it, shove it. A Facebook group? Oh no. All right. So I just went live so that people could come who wanted to chime in, but I don't know if they find in my video. I told them to check the community tab or whatever. And I don't know if they are searching for you said I don't know what happened yet. I'm about to go watch the show. Oh yeah. Ciao. It was a whole mess. A whole shame and a scandal. A shame and a scandal. Shame and a scandal. Shame and a scandal. Shame and a scandal. But yeah, the main people who was saying go live, I don't think that they made it here yet. So, I don't know. We just having issues at this point. We just having issues at this point. Because where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Yeah, I don't know who the Demi person is, but I'm aware of DenZel Dion. Okay, you working?
Can you hear me?
What
I
you
might have
say?
a bad connection. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, hold on. Let me get past this fan load generator. Hold on.
I said I can't on the telly.
Okay.
You ain't rest to go. You ain't rest to go.
My bad. I had to get away from his little machine over there and the shit he doing. But
Drunkalicious, you
yeah.
don't have on video. Normally, I would leave the link for video and the call-in number for right now. So
I don't know if your page is frozen or if it's my connection.
you're not frozen on mine.
Okay. But yeah, with the whole situation, see, a lot of people, and this include gay people, not just trans. When somebody say they don't want to be hit on,
Okay. And she clicked off. It must have been her connection. Um, I I told them, I said check the community tab. I said refresh and check the community tab. Let me put this link in the comments. Let me put the link to this video in the comments of my last video. Mm. All right. So if they go looking for it and they go to this other video, they'll see it. Funkalicious, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm about to plug in my headset. But okay, but you can hear me clearly. You are so beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I caught the tail end of what was going on. I don't. I mean, I kind of know what you're talking about when it comes to the situation. Um, Abstractly. I know was because you had two subjects going on. You had seemed like you did that you was talking about disrespecting how trans women disrespect biological women, and then there was a talk about what she was accusing him of. So I kind of caught both subjects, and I'm not sure how that intertwined, but as a Black trans woman myself, who I am an advocate, a strong advocate for Black women. My mother is Black, and my mother was beaten to death by my sperm donor. And I mean, I have a whole lot of Black female friends, and I'm a singer, so I go different places and sing, have a lot of support. But I'm a strong advocate to the point that on my social media, that's all I talk about is Black femicide, and I am constantly attacked, sometimes even by Black women for saying what I say, and there'll be a few that will step in and say, you know, well, she's right. You know, y'all are doing this to Black women, and I do agree though that there are a lot of Black trans women who are still I still call them Black male identified because the things that how they act and what they say is still in a masculine energy and not in a feminine energy. But you know, I'm a constant, when I tell you, people who know me personally will tell you I'm a constant advocate for Black biological women. And again, in fact, the other day I posted something on TikTok and got blocked for a minute, but they put it back up, of Black women standing in front of Black men, and Black men was telling the Black women to stand in the front with their sticks, and and I thought that that was like very much weakness, a sign of weakness. How you gonna put Black women on the front line of a march holding sticks, and you're gonna tell them that you'll let them know when you see danger? You know, so I'm a strong advocate, and it's very disrespectful for, of course, for a Black transsexual woman or a gay man or anyone to not give respect where respect is due. These are our mothers and our sisters. This is how we got here. And so I do realize though that I'm not like most or like some. Now, as far as the guy go, okay, I'm gonna say this. If I go to a trans-Pacific bar, um, and I go everywhere. Again, I hang around all kinds of people too, like you said you do. Uh, but if I'm at a trans-Pacific bar, when Black men walk in, they walk straight past the Black transsexual women and go straight to Becky or straight to La Latina or whoever else and stuff like that. I don't ever approach any kind of man, to be honest with you. And number one, you don't have to, because there's so many Black men out here who do and who will. Most of them are on DL, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't see, but again, I'm going back to the preference thing, is that a lot of them have heard for so long that Black men prefer them, whether it's a trans woman or whether it's a Black biological female, that they all think they can just be bold because they want them, just because they're their preference and stuff like that. But you don't have to do that. There are plenty of men out here who will approach you. I mean, I have to fight these fleas off every day when I go. I live in LA, Los Angeles. I have to go out and fight them off from me, all these dust bags every day. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to fool nobody. There are plenty out here that do. But I'm gonna say it like this, sis, is for all the preferences, you know what I'm saying? That this is what they get. I call it the Beckys and the tranny Beckys. I call the Beckys and the tranny Beckys. I'm out here. They want them, you can have them. But you're absolutely right, sis. Is that trans women should?
You did miss the video. So basically the subject of the video was a trans woman accusing DenZel Dion, who is a gay man, of attacking her. And basically what she said was, it was a hate crime. So she said that it was a hate crime because DenZel attacked her. And she said, I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. This person just attacked me and I don't know who they are. And then a couple slides later, she said, oh, me and DenZel got into an argument over a boy. So what I said was, if you got into an argument, you can't just say, oh, the reason why they attacked me is because I'm trans and it's a hate crime. Maybe possibly the reason why they attacked you is because you popping off and they replied. So I think that's probably the part that you came in on and you didn't get the context of what I was talking about. But this person, they got into it with DenZel Dion, who's a gay man, and DenZel Dion is being accused. DenZel Dion says that, it didn't happen, but DenZel is being accused of attacking this person. And they're saying, oh, this is a hate crime. And so my contention was, I oftentimes see that in these situations, a lot of times it'll be a person who they'll pop off at you, but then because they're trans, they'll say, oh, like I'm exempt from people like touching me or popping off, when that's not how it works. That's kind of what I was saying. But I think you did.
Okay. Okay, so it was, so did she, you're saying that it was a gay man, you're saying that she started it with him?
I don't know who started with what, but she said that they had an argument over a boy and that she was flirting with a guy named Max, and DenZel was mad that she was flirting with this guy, and they ended up getting into a situation where DenZel beat her up. And so she's saying that it was a hate crime.
Oh, well, okay. Well, being that I don't know who started it. I don't know who started it. So I can't, like you said, I can't say if that's the case. But what I will say, that there are gay men who don't like trans women and who have this disdain against trans women as well. So I don't know who started it. Now, if she started it, then she's to blame. Like you said, she should just take what she started. So I don't know. But I can tell you that there are some gay men who absolutely don't like trans women. I had a gay friend, his partner did not like him hanging around me, and actually told him that he wanted him to stop hanging around me. And if he did not, that he was going to break up with him. And
I want him to hang out with you because he didn't like the type of person you were. How do you know that it was because you were trans?
Oh, because that's what he said. He called us those people, those people. So they're what people don't understand outside of the community.
Your show is scheduled to start in 35 seconds.
That there is division among the LGBT, Q community, and within every bracket. But when it comes to, yes, there are some gay men who do not like trans women at all. They find it disgusting, and there was some who actually say it. And I'm pretty passable, and I've been around gay men who did not know when they said it.
The show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So there are some, but no, the guy that I'm talking about, no, my friend, who is still my friend, he flat out told me that his boyfriend said that he did not like trans, he didn't understand us, that we're weird, and why is he hanging around us? And so yeah. Like there are some gay guys who don't want their partners to just dress up in drag, like they don't want, I also knew a person that his boyfriend left him because he wanted to do drag on the weekend. He didn't want that. So again, I don't know the backstory. If she started it, then you're right. She did, but I do know that there is some.
It just says, I was innocent, I was hopeless, and I got attacked. And DenZel said, I didn't attack this person.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know who started it. So, so it's a iffy situation, So again, if she started it, then girl, fight your battle. You know what I'm saying? And if she didn't, and she's minding her business, and then there was some issues, but fighting over fighting over peen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is ridiculous. That's ridiculous for anybody to do. I don't care who you are, to be fighting over some, I want to keep it clean. So, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Classify that as a hate crime is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Again, I don't think it's a hate crime unless, then if he was really hating her identity, if he was hating her gender expression, then that would be a hate crime if that was the reason. You know what I'm saying? But if that's not the reason, then it's not a hate crime.
All right. ATG, hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what I was saying was, people gotta stop, gays and trans gotta stop hitting on people that don't want to be hit on. If a person done told you several times to leave them alone, that's what that means. But see, a lot of transgenders and a lot of gay men definitely think it's funny and it's cool and it's cute to keep on going. They giggle, while they still flirting and all that extra stuff so that they can try to call it innocent. It's not innocent if I done told you, leave me the hell alone. Even if I'm gay or straight, it doesn't matter what you are. If I don't want to be bothered by you, I don't want to be bothered by you. You feel me? Like, it's ridiculous. I've had a gay man in Georgia tell me he would let me strap him up. He would let me do him. Excuse me? You see I'm a whole lesbian. Like, why would you even say that to me? But again, gays think it's so fun and cool to just throw their sexuality out there on people like that. And there is a divide with the trans and with the community, because one thing I'm gonna tell you I hate for sure is that when something happened with the transgender community or the transgender people, here comes somebody talking about the LGBT community. No, that's a transgender people. That's trans problems, not LGBT community problems. I hate being grouped in with people. Like, I really do hate that.
What
I
do you
hate
think
that gay
about
men
that,
and like to call each other fucking I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry. Like to call each other she. Like, you got on the Bad Boys Club, everybody calling all them dudes she. It's only like one trans up there that I see, but yet all y'all men calling each other she. Why y'all keep coming for girls like that? And then be mad when we come for y'all neck. What's the problem here? Y'all are not she's, dude. Y'all don't even identify as transgenders, but because you gay,
is
you a girl.
A trans gender woman on the line. Also, I think she could probably answer for that if she wants to reply.
Again, okay, so what is she clearly saying here? She's saying that gay men shouldn't call themselves she's, or trans women shouldn't call themselves she's.
Gay men should not be calling themselves she. Like, for example, the Bad Boys Club. It's only one, I think, transgender up there, which is Gutter. But yet all the gay men call each other she. And I see this on YouTube all the time. Gay content creators calling other dudes she, and then they'll call straight men she. Why is a gay man calling a straight man she? How disrespectful are you? And then be mad when somebody come for your neck. That's like me, you saying I'm a stud lesbian and you calling me he. Just because I'm like, excuse me, stop calling straight men she. Stop calling non-transgender men she. Stop coming for girls like that. And maybe I wouldn't have a problem, but transgenders and gay men come for females a little bit too much. And then, like I said, when somebody don't want to be hit on, don't hit on them. It's no reason why a gay man should have told me he would let me strap him up. Like, what? Like, the disrespect is real with transgenders and gay people, man. It be real sometimes. Y'all be disrespectful. And then when somebody flip out, y'all want to claim that it's fun. I'm just joking games. No, it's not. I don't even like men for you to tell me that. And you know I don't like men, but yet you're going to say, you'll let me strap your wife because you think it's cool because you a gay man, huh? You still a man. It's disrespectful.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna read the thing to Funkalicious so that you can see what basically happened. So this is, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
So this is the situation. So She said, I'm so sad. I was assaulted and beat up by Max Montana best friend. He ripped my hair out and beat me up on the steps of a house at my most vulnerable. I couldn't defend myself because I was on steep steps, but he took advantage of me. I did absolutely nothing to the guy, but he couldn't deal with the fact of me flirting with his BFF, so he took effect. I am bleeding from falling on the steps and full of scrapes. Everyone did everyone did nothing but watch and stare as I screamed for help, and I couldn't hit back. And then she said, tore all my hair out, which is this is the lace. Tore all my hair off, and I couldn't find the rest of my hair. But I do know one thing, and this is a hate crime. I left the party with my hair braided back, thank God, but that doesn't justify what was done to me and everyone watching me getting my ass beat on the steep steps. I had no control and I was caught off guard. Also threatened that he would do it time and time again. If everyone can please help me find him, he's overly tall and African American. It's not okay. Everyone needs to help me find Max Montana best friend so I can press charges and end this. He's a gay man and he had no business beating me. And then said, this should have never happened. Him and I had an argument over a boy that I liked. That's his best friend. And it resulted in violence on his behalf. I've always known I was not liked, admired, or cared for by his body language and facial expressions, yet I always tried to keep the peace and say hi / give him a hug. I had a crush on a guy, big fucking deal.
It's not a big deal though, and that's what I'm saying. It's not a big deal, but because you think that you innocently flirting, it's a big deal. For one, I heard you say that he said that there was no fight. Somebody's obviously lying, but I don't think that somebody would lie about getting beat up because that's embarrassing. Somebody would lie about not beating somebody up because that's illegal. So I'm more inclined to believe that a fight did happen, but I don't believe it happened just because you're transgender. I believe it happened because you kept sexually harassing someone, because that's what it is when you constantly flirt and someone tells you to stop. I know this because as a delivery driver for FedEx and UPS and people like that, you got to take the sexual harassment course, and they tell you things that are sexual harassment. So you constantly flirting when somebody tells you no legally it's sexual harassment. So when you get the pause put on you, now it's a hate crime. Unbelievable. It's not.
Well, I think it sounds like to me like, again, this is a gay situation, unlike what I initially thought. So thank you for explaining it to me. Sound like to me if a situation where both of them was wanting somebody or what have you, which is so childish, but it happens unfortunately, like you said, on gay and trans scenes all the time. And so it sound. I would say this, that it didn't have to, if it was that violent, it didn't have to get to that point. And secondly, is if someone don't like you, girl, just go on. There is so much more out here to choose from. You know what I'm saying? To sit there because if the guy really wanted you, there would have been no fight, because he wouldn't let that ever happen if he wanted you back. So you getting beat up for nothing.
Right. But that's the world we in, where it's fun to not give straight people their rights. It's like we want to advocate for our rights, and if I have the right to say I'm a lesbian, I'm a stud lesbian, that's my label, and I like women, born women, that's my preference. A straight person should have the right to say that too, or a gay man, because I heard he's gay. A gay man should have the right to say, hey, I'm gay. I don't like transgenders. I don't want to be hit on by a transgender. That's not my preference. But we homophobic and transphobic, even in the gay community, when we say that. If I say I'm proud to be a female and I'm proud to be a lesbian, I'm proud to be a female and I'm proud to be a stud, the gay community will start attacking me, and the trans community. Well, why you got to say you proud to be a woman? Well, why you got to say you a stud? Why you got to have a label? It's no labels no more, right? No, it is labels to me. Everybody has their preference. If you have the right to be no label and all this extra stuff, I have the right to be straight. I have the right to be a lesbian. I have a right to have my label and my preference.
All right, so this right here on the screen, this is a hate crime. And that's the thing that I don't like about the whole situation with Demi, because there's a difference between a hate crime and what's just a verbal altercation between two people. This person, it says, he was arrested after stabbing a Vegas man, saying that he wanted to kill a homosexual. Now, this person specifically targeted somebody and just wanted to stab somebody because they were homosexual. See, that's a hate crime.
Yes.
Getting into an argument with somebody that, y'all get into an argument, that's not a hate crime. This right here is a hate crime.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I see, I could be, again, I'm agreeing with you, and I'm also just saying what I just said, repeat, is that in that situation, because I've been around that in my past. I don't hang out. And speaking of lesbians, I hang around a lot of lesbians. In fact, one of my friends in Vegas birthday this weekend, I'm going up there to Planet Hollywood. But anyway, I have been in situations where I see this same thing happens, where you have gay and trans into disputes or arguments, and they fight to really kill each other, the ones that do. You know what I'm saying? And at that, she's I know she's not black by looking at her picture, and you fighting a gay black, you fighting a black man, gay or not, you fighting a black man, okay? And it's like I said, you gotta
put emphasis on him being black.
Tried
to put all the emphasis. She tried to put so much emphasis on him being black.
And yeah.
This big black guy, pretty much. She wanted to say she might as well have made that the sentence. This big black man pummeled me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, and if that's the case,
90 seconds.
Take accountability. Know who you're fighting. Know who you are, dealing with. For real. If you know that you're fighting Goliath and you don't stand a chance to win, then why go any further? It's just a matter of being wise. But anyway.
Yep.
But no, it's not a hate crime. Now that you've explained it to me thoroughly, thank you so much. You caught me up. I would not classify that as a hate crime too. And I work a lot with this situation, with real hate crimes, like you said. So that's not a hate crime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, just because you happen to be trans doesn't make it hate. Like, sometimes people just, and I think also too, like, there are people who grew up always getting targeted, so they're automatically in the defense. So now you grow up and you feel like people have always judged you or whatever. Sometimes you could go into spaces and already have your defense up, and then people read that energy wrong and they feel like, what the hell wrong with this person?
10 seconds.
You know what I'm saying? So it could be a multitude of things. Like, a person could go into a room and you automatically assume somebody gonna judge you, so you automatically, you know what I'm saying, coming off a way. And it could be, two people misreading vibes, like, it could be so much. Or the person could be loud, or it could be so many different reasons why a person could possibly not like another person.
Yeah,
Let me go ahead and get off here. I gotta get back to work.
All right.
It was nice chatting it back up with Unique.
All right.
All right.
But yeah, and thank you.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Yes.
If you could go to my main video, I would love to get, somebody who has the same background to give their insight on the topic once you look at my video. And I'll break it down or whatever. But yeah, I would love for you to comment on that video.
Okay, the main one. Okay.
I need that. Alrighty.
Okay, all right. I thought I went out. Okay, yes, I will do that. Thank you.